Good morning, fight fans. What's up, man? The homie main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Got a quick minute here, man, to get on here, talk to the boxing fans for a quick second, man. Just want to leave this out here, man. Early morning mission is officially 7 a.m. out here in the DMV. Y'all know I'm up to get it all day. Now, word of the day. Word of the day is debt is money. You know what I'm saying? Always keep in mind that the more that you are in debt, the more that a country is in debt. Debt is money, and debt is a form of control. I find it real funny that the Middle East everyone's always looking at the Middle East like they're wrong and they're this, they're that. Funny, the Middle East is one of the few areas, the countries in the Middle East is one of the few areas that has resisted a central bank. Like we got the Federal Reserve, and Europe got the Bank of England, and then some. Well, guess what? Some of the main places that's resisted these central banks has been the Middle East. They may have bad economies, and their economies are not flourishing like that, but they don't have record amount of debt neither. So who's right and who's wrong? Let's talk some boxing fight fans. Check this out, man. So, did y'all see the press conference that went down yesterday between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, aka Bomb Squad? You know what I'm saying? I got shit in the building. Salute to you and good morning, man. Good morning to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what a press conference, man. Man, oh man. I'm sitting here actually kind of going through the highlights of it right now. Also, man, shit say Fury is going to sleep. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Just kind of going through that press conference, the mindset of Bomb Squad, the mindset of Deontay Wilder is on a million. I'm telling you, man. I can feel the power in his words and what he is saying now. And it's like, instead of drawing from, like, you know how Deontay Wilder goes sometimes, he start preaching, he gets real preachy. Instead of like drawing from these imaginary things, oh, I speak it, believe it, receive it, like he always say, oh, I'm this, when I say it, I mean it. Yeah, we can imagine those things, but this time around, he was telling Tyson Fury to his face exactly what went down in the first fight, exactly what's been going on in the last few months, and they were all facts. And that's got to be resonating somewhere in there with Fury. He told Fury, you promoting this from getting off your back. I told you that I was going to baptize you. I told you that you were going to go timber, and it happened. You know what I mean? Fury's got to be sitting there saying to himself, this motherfucker right. This motherfucker right. You know what I mean? Funny, man. Funny. O'Shea says, absolutely, Bomb Squad is on a mission. He has knocked out every man that he has faced, and Fury won't be an exception, man. Fury, you know, the thing is, the first time around, and I always say this on the channel, I've accused Bomb Squad of being mentally weak the first time around. He allowed Tyson Fury to get into his head, dance around his head. You know, Tyson Fury was kind of leading him on with a string. You know what I mean? Every little thing that Tyson Fury would do, Deontay Wilder was reacting. But in this time around, it's not that way. Deontay Wilder is establishing mental dominance this time around. He's letting Fury know, I'm not letting you get inside my head. No, Fury, all that shit you did and all this stuff, you may got people fooled, but you don't got me fooled. You know what I mean? And he's looking Fury dead in the eye and showing him how determined that he really is, man. This time around, Deontay Wilder is not losing the mental game. I heard Tyson Fury say, oh, you've been refusing my phone calls. You didn't want to get to do a face-to-face. You don't want to do a press conference because Deontay Wilder is not giving you that lane, bro. He is not giving you that space to let you get right up in his head this time around so he can go into this fight emotional and swinging for the fences and throwing these bombs and missing. He not doing that this time around. You know what I'm saying? So I applaud it, man. I applaud it, man. So I'm going to go through some of these highlights. Some of y'all can just kind of bear with me. Buddy Lee Sr., good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And you know, and that's most of the fight. And for Deontay Wilder, he realizes that, no, but last time I gave this dude too much of my energy. I was too into him. You know what I mean? This time I see him truly as a joke, as a WWE loving, crazy suit wearing joke. You know what I mean? That's how I see him this time around. I'm not impressed. That's Deontay Wilder's mindset going into this fight. So bear with me for a minute. I'm going to kind of skim through some of these highlights right now.
Yeah, wins on points or Wilder wins by KO. You know, and usually when people have that opinion, it usually goes the opposite way around. So, yeah, expect Wilder to come out boxing and moving, looking for a points victory.
Okay, see, there you go right there. Now, Tyson Fury is saying that Usually when fighters come out and say they're going to knock somebody out, they come out boxing. Expect me to come out trying to knock Wilder out. Now, that shows me right there. That tells me mentally, Tyson Fury, you being led on, bro. You got nothing else to say. We all know that you are not going into this fight to trying to knock out Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? That's just not going to happen. And if you go through the press conferences, he went back to saying that, oh, I'll be a slick boxer I'm just going to give him a boxing lesson. Bro, you are not going to knock out, or at least try to go into it and meet Deontay Wilder in the middle of the ring and go mano a mano. You speaking like that lets me know, bro, you might be slipping a little bit, because we know that you're not going to do that. We know this. Let's keep going a little bit more.
Come out bombing looking for a knockout.
I hope y'all can hear it.
It's usually what happens. But apart from that, Deontay Wilder hasn't been returning my calls or messages or texts since I beat him last time.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Pedo Fresh Gabar in the building. Fury looks shook as hell the closer we get to 222 all day.
He didn't want to be around me in case I got into his head. You know, all this getting into people's heads, I think it's a lot of shit anyway, to be fair. It's like, I'm living in his head.
You can hear it? Cool.
You've heard it all before, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's just talk. Sticks and stones break your bones. Names will never hurt you.
All right,
it doesn't really matter what I say.
With the nursery rhyme, sticks and stones, you break your bones, but your names will never... Killer act, bro. This is not the WWE, okay? You know what I'm saying? The sticks and stones will break your bones. What are we telling? Nursery rhymes now? Like, oh, sticks and stones will break your bones. Deontay Wilder sitting up in there like, did I just hear this grown-ass man say sticks and stones will break your bones? Man, take that shit back to the UK, bro. What the
Wilder says, it all matters what happens on the night, February 22nd.
Sticks and stones.
I told Fury 2 years ago that I was going to baptize him.
Yeah.
And I did just that.
He did.
You know,
Wilder by KO Forces, KP from KC5 all day.
I told her he was going to go timber, and he did just that.
Exactly.
But this time around,
facts.
It's a different story. This time around, this is called unfinished business.
He's telling you what he's going to do.
He won't be able to get up. And since he's in WWE, I'm going to make sure he go right out the ring. And I might get on the top of the bucket or the rope and come down with a flying elbow.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. This fool say he going to get on the top turnbuckle and come down with a flying elbow kick. What the fuck? A flying elbow kick. How you going to have an elbow kick? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, this was a funny-ass press conference. I'm sorry, fight fans. An elbow kick, though, off the top turnbuckle. And Wilder had the most epic line of the press conference when he said, put an endorsement on the bottom of Tyson Fury's feet because he is going down, which means his feet gonna be sitting straight up and you can get whatever you want. Bro, that was the line of the night, man. Let's keep it pushing.
He played it safe in the playground while I went onto the mountaintop and climbed it. Two different fighters.
An elbow kick though, Buddy Lee.
Two different paths. You know, one just wanted
what the hell is that?
For legacy. One go around and talk about he have a lineal title, something that's make believe
all
and
day.
He come around and even have events that go 12 rounds.
Now this is very, you know, this one hits home right here with Wilder is saying. Wilder is saying in the meantime, between time since we fought, you went down the road you went down, and I went down the road that I went down. I went down for legacy purposes. I went out there and I fought Luis Ortiz, the most avoided heavyweight out there right now. I didn't go to a safe place. I didn't go to a safe opponent like Tyson Fury did. Tyson Fury went to Otto Wallin, and I forgot the other clown. You know what I'm saying? What is it, Safari or one of them cats? And he's saying that Tyson Fury, you basically played it safe. You played it safe, bro. I went out here. I didn't sit back and say, oh, I'm scared to lose against this guy and I might lose the Fury fight. No, Wilder went right back into the fire. That speaks volumes about your character. You feel me? Oh, Schwartz is the CPA who we fed. I forgot about Schwartz. The dude with the name like a clock. I forgot about that. Yeah, him. That's the guy. Yeah. But he fought the clown show. And Wilder's really hitting home when he say, yo, you fought safe opponents, and now here we are looking at you switching trainers. You doing a lot of things, shuffling and moving for a guy who's supposed to be a dosser or a shithouse or this or whatever you want to call him. You know what I mean? For me to be all of these things, you are sure doing a lot of things over there that it's starting not to add up to me. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. But Elise says Bob and Frank didn't even want Wilder to rematch Ortiz. They were scared. They were scared for Wilder. Wilder wasn't scared. Wilder went in that thing like, man, I want the biggest risk because I know if I knock out a Luis Ortiz, someone that's considered a threat, it makes me and Tyson Fury's fight bigger. It's a gamble. And we all know Deontay Wilder is known for betting on himself. It's a gamble. I got last of a dime breed in the building. If Wilder can't land the right hand, what's the backup plan? That's a great question. He has to land the right hand, bro. He has to. I mean, we're to a point now where that is Deontay Wilder. I mean, we've seen Wilder box well. He has a real good jab, but the right hand is Deontay Wilder. If it does not land, which is hard for me to have the thought of 12 rounds going by and that right hand not landing. But if it doesn't land, bro, I don't know what happens from then on out. I don't. But see, here's another thing that we need to consider, fight fans. Light lit up in the building. What's up, fam? Here's another thing that we got to consider. Tyson Fury in his last fight against Otto Walling, he did not look that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't look stellar. Now, people may say, well, man, he didn't want to rise up to that occasion because it was Otto Walling. Plus, he had a lot going on with WWE and whatever. Bro, he didn't look that good. If I look at the last two performances of these fighters, Wilder looked good by leaps and bounds. More patient. Got the KO. As for Tyson Fury, went in there, got a bad cut against an unknown guy we've never seen before and damn near lost the fight. Where is Tyson Fury really at? It's hard. We all are going by what happened in that first fight. But revelations has happened since then. And the Otto Walling fight is real. It happened, fight fans. Are we even really still talking about the same Tyson Fury? We just got to wait and see. The one thing I will say is his fitness does look better. He looks in much better shape. I will say this, looking at him on social media. But also, speaking of shape, I'm looking at Wilder. Does he look a little small to y'all? Does he look... One of the criticisms going into the first fight was Wilder was a little too small. He was about 215, between 215 and 220. And a lot of us said we want to see Deontay Wilder come into this rematch about... Now, we still got a lot of time before the fight. But a lot of us said we wanted to see Deontay Wilder come into this fight about 225. Looking kind of skinny. Fight fans. Looking kind of skinny, looking kind of wiry. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe he wants to be able to go deep into this fight. I mean, in the first fight, first time around, Wilder wasn't really huffing and puffing. About the 12th round, he started huffing and puffing a little bit, but the 11th and 12th round. But for the most part of that fight, he was in good condition. So maybe that's what he's looking to go. But I would have liked. I wanted him about 225. You know what I mean? That'd be perfect. Fury wanted to look good in the USA. Walling was on Fury's head all night. You know what I'm saying? Wilder looked like he 215 right now. Yeah, but about 215. Yeah, that's kind of small. Wilder gonna be 220 at least. It's over. Bury Fury all day. Wilder has time to put on a couple more pounds, bro. Yeah, he does. I hope he does, bro, because I think he's just a little too small for my liking. Maybe it could be the jacket he wearing. Maybe it could be the shirt, and we know black usually kind of hides your weight, but looks a little small for my liking. You know what I'm saying? Let's play a little bit more.
But the one that holds his pants up now.
Sorry, I'm gonna stop it right here. The lineal championship. Wilder went down speaking about the lineal championship. Now, I have been building Tyson Fury up as the lineal champion prior to this fight for a reason. And the reason is being that if Deontay Wilder wins, then truth be told, I want Deontay Wilder to be called the lineal heavyweight champion. Now, Deontay Wilder ain't doing themselves no favors by running around and saying Fury is not the lineal champion. Oh, that lineal championship don't mean much. If Deontay Wilder is a little bit more smart, should be smarter in this situation than saying, I'm not going to shit on the lineal title because I might got to hold that lineal title one day. Now, I understand he's trying to make Fury look bad and he's trying to, down Fury and trying to, let everybody know he's not this and he's not that. But at the end of the day, bro, don't go too far shitting on that lineal championship because you might just hold that one day. And we don't want nobody doubting that. You know what I mean? Pac-Man in the building. Someone say that Wilder had the flu. Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm not buying the excuses. I'm a Wilder fan. Y'all know I rock with Wilder all day, but I'm not buying killer excuses, bro. Just don't even speak on it. You know what I mean? Because we hearing too much stuff coming out. I'm hearing that with hand now. Wilder saying he got injured in training camp. He hurt his hand. We heard speaks of the flu the last time around. I don't want to hear none of that. If that is the case, just bottle it up, suck it up, and keep it to yourself, because it's not going to be a good look to the fans, especially to your detractors. You know what I'm saying? Pito Frescobar, I didn't know Wilder had a broken arm going into the first fight. So if he comes with 2 arms this time around, Fury going night-night. See, look, you saying he had a broken arm, Pito. You know, I thought it was a hand. Then we hearing the flu. Next thing you know, he gonna say he had a broken ankle. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there could be excuses made on both sides of the fence. And Fury can run around, oh, I just lost all of this weight and I wasn't in shape and I was a 70%. I wasn't buying that shit neither. So I'm not going to buy that shit from Wilder, you know. Wilder just, in my opinion, went in there just a little too anxious the first time around. He's much more calmer now. We see the improvement in his demeanor. We see the improvement in him becoming more patient and making that right hand a lot more educated. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Main man Wilder said it himself, though. Yeah, he did say that, Pito. I heard him say that. And that's why I'm like, bro, that didn't even really start coming out until right before the press conference. So, right, like during the first fight, I don't remember hearing him say it. Maybe it's something that I missed, but I don't remember him saying that he had a broken arm in the first fight or a broken hand or bicep or whatever that may be, man. But just kill it, bro. Just kill it. That's all I'm saying. So do a little bit more, just a little bit more.
22nd, that lineal bullshit, it ends.
See the lineal shit.
It ends with him. Because when you have power and nowhere around it, you can't prepare for that. You can't prepare for that. The only
more
thing
punches
you can
versus
do
Fury than he did in the Ortiz 2 fight.
Is hope
that scares me,
when
Jason.
It landed,
We'll talk about that.
Damage. I gave this man a concussion the first time. You don't even know how he got on the ground, nor do you know how he got up. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a concussion.
Woo! Hold on for a minute. He said, I gave you a concussion the first time around. You don't know how you hit the ground, and you don't even know how you got up. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the definition of a concussion. Damn. And Tyson Fury got to soak all of this in, and these are facts. And these are facts. This ain't no made up shit. This ain't no Wilder saying, I speak it, believe it, receive it. If I speak it, I believe it. I believe. Yeah. You can hype yourself up, but he is giving you facts. Bruh, I concussed your ass. You say the right hand only landed twice in the whole fight. Well, how is 2 right hands gave you a fucking concussion? That's what Wilder's saying. And Fury's got to be soaking all that in like, you know what? That's true. That's exactly what happened. Damn. Now, someone just asked a little bit earlier, yo, do I believe that Deontay Wilder got to throw more punches than he did in the Luis Ortiz fight? No. I think he needs to fight a similar fight. Now, will he risk losing rounds? Will he risk giving up rounds? That's something we've known from Deontay Wilder for a long time. But I don't want Wilder going in there anxious. I don't want him going in there swinging a bunch of punches, trying to knock Tyson Fury's head off. That's what he did in the first time around. Very inaccurate, overshooting too much, burning way too much energy, just too emotional, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want that this time around. I want him patient. I want him more educated. I want him to take in Fury's movements, download him and processing his feints, knowing how he moves. If you really look at it, Fury moves in a pattern, and he does a lot of the same things over and over and over again. All it takes for Wilder to do is get the timing down. And that takes time. That takes patience. You know what I mean? And it doesn't take you going in there swinging a bunch of punches. You feel me? You know what I mean? Stormy B-Man in the building. Salute. Wookie in the building. Salute. Good morning to you, fam. Good morning to you. Yeah, man. Salute, Stormy B-Man. All day. Tension is rising. Yeah, man. Hey, I don't know about y'all, man, but I am so turned. Salute to the boxing media, all of the uploaders, the creators, everybody that got involved with this and put out boxing clips and stuff, man. Man, y'all got me hyped the fuck up, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that got those clips right up close in person, like right up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I seen one on Blue Blood's Instagram, man. Salute to him, man. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Fury acting like Rick James. Me and Darkness was riding horses yesterday. I fell off the horse. Hey, with that crazy ass suit he got on. He looked just like a fake ass Rick James. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. We'll see, man.
Been dealing with him for the remaining of the fight since the last fight. He been thinking about that over and over and over, and the only way he can promote himself with that fight is him getting up off his back.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
we doing endorsements as well too. Put one at the bottom of his feet because he definitely going down.
Line of the night.
And that's all he's been looking for. That's all he's been looking at. That's the only thing he can fathom his mind around is how he knocked me down.
Cold Wookie Whoop. That was ice cold,
you
Joe.
Fury, you beat him. Don't worry, you beat him. You beat him with a wide margin. Okay, we gonna see.
And see, okay, now you see when Wilder said, "Oh, your homies around you are telling you, you beat him, you beat him, you beat him," and Fury then came back a little while later and said the same thing. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Fury is out of words. He's out of road. The act is starting to die down. Fury needs a win to keep his act going. Let me say that again, fight fans, because that was some Nostradamus ass shit. Fury needs a win to keep his act going. Do y'all understand that, fight fans? Without a win over Deontay Wilder, Fury's act is probably dead in America. It's probably dead. Because he ain't selling tickets. He ain't moving units. So clearly people ain't buying into him already. He needs this win to be able to go forward and say, I am the real deal. I am what I told y'all out, what I told everybody. He needs it. He needs that win. And what if he don't get that win? What happens to Tyson Fury then? Taking his ass back to WWE. That ain't an act. It's a gimmick, and it ends on the 22nd of February, says Last of a Dying Breed. All day, fam. All day. And that's the whole deal. You know what I mean? Bro, this act might be running out of steam. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I got to say this because I don't want people leaving with the wrong impression. Tyson Fury is a legitimate threat. The difference between me and most of Wilder fans, I'm not overlooking Tyson Fury. I'm not going to keep banging the drum of his cocaine use. I'm not going to keep banging the drum of what went down, during the Klitschko time and all of that, Jeff, and what went down during his event. I'm not going to bang that drum because I remember what happened in the first fight. And Tyson Fury came in there and surprised us all. I'm not going to look beyond Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is a certified threat. Certified threat. Little birthday present this year for my birthday, the 27th, and the fight is the 22nd. All day, man. That's what's up, man. You getting hooked all the way up, bro. You getting hooked all the way up. I mean, so we got to understand that Tyson Fury does have the ability to steal rounds. Tyson Fury does have this ability to woo judges. And like Deontay Wilder pointed it out cleanly, and I don't know if he looked at my video or not, but he is not going to sit there and allow him to try to win these judges over. That irky-jerky style, poking your tongue out, waving your head, moving around the ring, looking like you're doing so much when you're really not doing nothing. And Tyson Fury is a master at that. And it woos judges. And that scares me. That makes Tyson Fury a certified threat. A man that knows how to steal rounds. Am I concerned that Tyson Fury is going to go in there and knock out Deontay Wilder? No. Am I concerned that Tyson Fury is going to go in there and really just like ice Deontay Wilder all 12 rounds and boxes his face off? No. But I am concerned about Tyson Fury stealing rounds. I'm very concerned about that. And I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, man. All right, man, one more clip and then we're going to shut it up.
I say that Deontay Wilder hasn't always bored us today for the last 20 minutes. I'm going to sleep listening to him talk on about nothing. I'm just waiting to hear his point. He still hasn't got to the point after 7 minutes of talking. What am I going to do in the fight? I'm going to win. That's what I do. Deontay Wilder can make all the excuses he wants to make up in his own brain. His team, everybody can tell him.
See, look.
You won that fight, baby. You won that fight.
Wilder just said that, bro.
Man, you know when you win and lose fights. Simple as. He lost the fight fair and square. He will lose the fight again fair and square. They had to rob a man who was out the ring for 3 years. Ballooned up 140.
And this is why I don't want Wilder talking about excuses, because this will make Tyson Fury start talking about his excuses.
To get a victory for the so-called top.
Oh, I ballooned up in weight.
I'm going to go out there, I'm going to give him a boxing lesson, and I'm going to knock him out. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Why did I bring Sugar Hill in? Because I wanted to. Why do I keep switching trainers?
Because I
want
want to.
He's the man here making excuses. He broke his right hand. I only had 12 weeks and 4 days to train. 12 weeks. I can be ready for a fight in 2 weeks. I'm ready for a fight today. Never mind 12 weeks and 4 days. Fuck me. You know, there's no need for excuses. There's no need for problems. I've heard he's had the flu. I heard he broke his hand. I heard he was having problems or whatever. It doesn't really matter because when I get him in there again, I'm going to make him feel the fury.
All right. And now you see what I'm saying, fight fans. This is why I did not want to go down the excuse route, because it's going to start making both sides come out with their bag of excuses. So let's just drop the excuses altogether. It's going to make Tyson Fury say, oh, I was depressed, I was a cocaine addict, I was out of shape, and I still got robbed. We don't want to hear that shit. You dig? We're moving forward. This is the second time around. At this time around, Tyson Fury, you better hope you can survive all 12 rounds, man. All day. All day. He didn't want to pay Ben, and he cut the price. Coke is high. All day, you know. He told myself, well, if I wasn't going in there to get a stoppage, then I would have just kept Ben Davison, and I could have just worked on the things and sharpened up me dancing around the ring. So he clearly admits right there that the reason that he got rid of Ben Davison is something like what his father was saying. No power. There was no power. Ben Davison was not teaching Tyson Fury how to properly use power, how to properly sit down on punches. Ben Davison basically was teaching Tyson Fury how to be a fucking ballerina. That's what he was teaching Tyson Fury. How to continue to be a ballerina. He said he trying to bang. Man, that sound funny. Sound good. But Ben Davison clearly was not arming Tyson Fury with the proper tools to make him more of a powerful fighter. And Tyson Fury is a heavyweight. Now, great. We love to see the skills on Tyson Fury. And he is a skillful fighter. I don't take that away from him. But as a heavyweight fighter, just like Deontay Wilder said it perfect. We heavyweights. Y'all don't come to see us dance around the ring for 12 rounds. And he's right. When it comes to heavyweights, bro, I want to see some thunder. You know what I mean? And Deontay Wilder's like, yo, y'all don't want to come for that. And I think something in Tyson Fury, he wants a stoppage. I don't even recall the last time Tyson Fury even had a stoppage. When was the last one? God damn. Did he even stop any of those bums he fought? Yeah, he did. He stopped the first one. Whatever, man. You know what I mean? But Tyson Fury don't get that many stoppages. And he needs one. He needs one bad. And I think he really wants one this time around. And he may be adjusting things that don't need to be adjusted. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If Fury goes toe-to-toe, Wilder's going to end it early, all day. If Fury does anything like he is saying, oh, I'm going to meet him in the middle of the ring. Oh, I'm not going to run. Oh, I'm going to go in there and box him, and then I'm going to stop him. If Fury tries that, hear me what I'm telling you, fight fans. He's going to sleep. He's going to sleep. Fury better get as many rounds in the bank as possible, like he did in the first time. He better put 4-5 rounds in the bank before he even thinks about becoming aggressive. And that's just being honest, because he's going to need that insurance policy. You know what I'm saying? Wilder push you on your pockets all day. All day. That's the right hand of Thanos, man. I see Fury as the last one that can possibly beat Wilder, but second KO. Word, yeah. You know, second round KO. You know what? You're right. I always said it for years, man. Tyson Fury's style can be the key that unlocks Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I've always said that for the longest time, because he looks to be a boxer. He's looking to steal rounds. He's looking to beat you in the number department. You know what I mean? And I've always said his style is a dangerous style to what Wilder and Anthony Joshua does. If Wilder gets past Fury, I'm like you, bro. I think it's all downhill from there. I think style-wise, between him and AJ, Wilder comes out on top. Anybody else, Usyk is too small. Dillian White is just too much of a wild man, too much of a novice. Stamina issues as well. I mean, I just see Deontay Wilder going through the rest of them. I just think Tyson Fury is the one. Fury full of it. It's no way he is staying toe-to-toe with Wilder. No way. We know he's doing that for promo and just talking himself, working himself up for the fight, trying to make it like his new alliance with Sugar Hill. Oh, it's going to be for power. Oh, I'm going to be this now, this new T1000. We ain't buying it, bro. You better go in there and do what you do best and try to survive for 12 rounds. That's what you better do. You know what I mean? That's what you better do.
I've never been as sure as anything in my whole life.
Never been in
As sure as
shorts,
I was
anything
this
in me
morning
whole
putting the
life. I
suit
mean,
on
we
and putting my
heard
shoes
that.
on and having a wash and brushing my teeth. That's how sure I'm going to kick this motherfucker's ass all over that ring. 100%. You know, I'm not here to
Big
call
Burger
him a
Miller
running
signed the
down,
top
because
rank.
when
I
I
heard
run him
about that.
down,
He supposed to be
it
on the
only makes me
undercard or
look
something,
like a
right?
shitter on the night, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I want
We're
people
gonna talk
to think
about
he's
that.
the best puncher in history, the greatest boxer in history, longest reigning champion ever, the best there ever was. So when I beat him February 22nd, then it makes my victory look even sweeter.
Exactly. And see, at least Tyson Fury gets that. And that's what I'm saying about Wilder. Don't go around shitting on the lineal and shitting on, him not having anything, because when you beat him, it will make your victory so much more sweeter that you built this guy up to say, and that's what Deontay Wilder attempted to do the first time around. He was actually in the early buildup of their fight was building up Tyson Fury, and he was giving Tyson Fury a lot of accolades and props because he did not want nobody taking that victory away from him. He didn't want no one saying, this was the worst version of Fury and he wasn't this and he wasn't the lineal. You gotta prop him up as bad as it may hurt you. And Floyd Mayweather was a master at this. He would take his opponents and whoever he was fighting for that particular fight, he would put them on a pedestal. And he would say, oh, they were this, oh, they were that, oh, they were worthy of this fight because of this and this and this. We know it was crap, you know what I mean? But you do it to convince even the casuals that I'm fighting a worthy opponent. You don't want people to think that you're not fighting. I know what you're trying to do and get into his head, but you want to build up your opponent when you're about to fight him because it makes your victory so much sweeter. You know what I mean? Son of God say, man, Wilder puts bum Fury to sleep. You know what I'm saying? All day. So the moral of this story, fight fans, is Deontay Wilder this time around mentally is looking much more stronger, much more sure of himself. I truly think that the rematch that he had with Luis Ortiz, believe it or not, was the thing that got him in this mindset. Call me crazy, but I think that fight, when he seen how he performed in that fight, how he allowed 5 to 6 rounds or whatever go by and lose all of those rounds and still get the stoppage, it rose he already believes in his power, but he really believes in it now. He really believes that I can be down 7, 8 rounds and pow, one time and it's over. He really believes it now. You feel me? And I think it was the Luis Ortiz fight that gave him that assurance. And he's looking at the Luis Ortiz fight like, it doesn't matter what Fury does. He can come in there and try to pillow fist the Fury, like Son of God just said. Could come in there and try to box and move and run. I can be losing. But I know what I got right here in this right hand. And I don't care about breaking it. Yo, the mindset is strong this time around, fight fans. Didn't see this the first time around. The Boxing Creed 215. First, Fury says he's going to be slippery in box. Then he say he's going to KO Wilder in 2 rounds and meet him in the middle of the ring. That's why I say he all over the place. And when I see him being all over the place like that, Wilder is winning this mental game. When I see him talking unlike Fury don't talk about he says it sometimes, but we know Fury ain't stopping nothing. He ain't stopping shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. Bum Fury is getting smashed up all day. But it was an entertaining press conference. I thought it was funny as hell. A lot of good one-liners in there, man. Wilder's mic skills then came up. Fury looking kind of mentally drained, a little mentally weak. Looked like he was just there just to kind of go through the motions a little bit, just kind of talk a little shit. But I don't know how much he was really believing what he was saying. You know what I mean? As for Wilder, I really feel like he believed what he was saying. I feel it right here. That's why I say his words had power. Fury's just looked like he was just kind of going through the act, going through the motions, with that ugly ass suit on, or with a hat that don't even match the suit. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is the Gypsy King doing, man? Somebody get your Gypsy King a stylist, man. Real spill. So looking forward, February 22nd, it's going down. I'm expecting Deontay Wilder to defeat Tyson Fury, but I'm not expecting Tyson Fury to go easy. I am not expecting Deontay Wilder, the truth be told, dominate Tyson Fury in any way. I'm expecting him to win, but I'm expecting Tyson Fury to show up. And yes, Tyson Fury is a certified threat. So it is what it is. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in, man. Y'all enjoy your day. I hope y'all enjoyed this press conference. We talking boxing, going down tomorrow, Wednesday. I got a whole nice load of topics I'm saving up for the show, and we can't wait to get into it, man. Come on and tune in with the homies on Wednesday and Saturday. That's when I'm in front of the mic. That's when we on the camera doing it the right way all day. Much love to y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, the devil is everywhere. He's omnipresent everywhere at the same damn time, and he is coming for you. Get ready to knock his ass out today. And y'all enjoy and have a blessed day. Salute to you all. To the next one. Peace out.